Every time artists say that AI isn't creative, someone just calls it copium, like the defenders specifically. The defenders of AI-generated media always say, oh, cope harder, bro. But today, a couple of receipts dropped, and I gotta say, they're pretty freaking brutal. This isn't just some hearsay nonsense off Twitter. These are actual survey-based analyses. Let's get into it, boys. Shoutouts to Creative Blog for the article. Turns out AI is even less creative than we thought. Research shows how it reverts to the visual equivalent of elevator music. Before we get into this, I would politely ask that you guys like and subscribe if you're sick and tired of AI seeping into everything that you love. Here on this channel, I like to cover this stuff every single day, so if you're as tired as this nonsense as I am, be sure to stick around. But yeah, on to the video. You can't scroll socials nowadays without seeing AI allegations being thrown around, whether it's a soulless campaign or a piece of mysterious artwork, quote unquote. Sometimes it's blaringly obvious, while other times there's that uncanny feeling that something artificial is afoot, and now studies have revealed that sixth sense is no coincidence. It turns out that AI loves to recycle the same 12 tropes, resulting in that formulaic Gaussian blurred imagery that many of us have come to loathe. While there are ways to use AI properly for productivity, which honestly, despite this channel and its run, I do agree with, creative originality is clearly not this technology's forte. Off topic, but I know every single daily upload says otherwise, but I do genuinely believe that AI should be assisting humanity, not replacing it. And so far, all the most popular AI technology that's been produced up to this point has done nothing but replace. In a recent study published in the data science journal Patterns, researchers conducted a classic game of telephone between two AI models, Stable Diffusion XL and Lava. Like a game of prompt ping pong, the models were asked to generate images back and forth for 100 rounds. Predictably, they soon deviated from their original prompt, but most notably, they'd regressed to a selection of 12 visual motifs. Akin to what researchers called visual elevator music, these images often resulted in themes such as pastoral landscapes, rainy nightscapes, coastal beaches, and fancy interiors that resembled only the most uninspired corporate stock imagery, with 1,000 different iterations, and yeah, that's pretty shocking. And this kind of goes back into what I was saying when it comes to AI media being produced. A couple of, maybe like 2 or 3 months back, there was this article I read that discusses how AI has no ability to be creative unless it is directly absorbing information from someone else's work. With 1,000 different iterations, it's clear that AI struggles to create visual diversity, reverting to the dozen Western-centered tropes. It's been understood for some time that AI has a diversity issue, but discovering that its most common visual tropes can be condensed to just 12 motifs is alarming. In a sea of AI ads and soulless art, this revelation just goes to show how important human-made art is in today's climate. A short but very informative article that honestly, anyone who defends AI is probably going to be surprised and probably coping about this, but anyone who does already hate AI, i.e. anyone that's smart, probably isn't surprised by this by the slightest. But this does still show as really good, perfect proof of that fact, yes? And that fact is that this is a beyond clear display of AI art's limitations. And just in case you thought it didn't have enough limitations as is, finding out that these newfound, supposedly groundbreaking technologies are only interested in repurposing 12 different visual motifs, unless it directly leeches and steals off of actual artists that work hard and bust their asses every day for years in order to improve their craft, not only goes to show how embarrassingly inept AI art creation is as a whole, but also how genuinely parasitic this technology is to begin with. So yeah, those are my thoughts. What are y'all's? Whatever it is, be sure to let me know in the comment section. That's gonna wrap up this one, boys. This is Jack Talks Back, signing out. You guys have a good one.